go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at small forward.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with two 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Russell against Jackson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Grizzlies on D. Pass to Gobert. Here's Russell. Doesn't go that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Here's Bane. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Russell against Morant. And the layup falls.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
And here's Memphis. Adams, the pass to Bane. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Back to Adams. Pass to Bane. Jackson on the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And here's Edwards. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Bane with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I love the physicality behind Bane's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Here's Russell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Russell with the ball. Oh, stolen by Morant.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Russell, that's good.
Yeah, in the pick and roll, you have to account for Russell. He's looking to score.
Adams a screen. And there's the lob.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. There's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks with it. Russell covering. From deep, Morant. Outside for Brooks. Back to Jackson. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Russell against Jackson. Towns down low. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Gobert with the stuff.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Pass to Morant. On the wing, Bain, guarded by Edwards. Here's Brooks. Uses the glass on the layup.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Outside Russell. It could go. And that's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Bain finds Brooks. Fires from the line. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
He does not get the second one, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. On the wing, Bain launches a 3. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Russell into the lane. The kick out to Edwards. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Outside Morant, back to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Morant against Russell. Outside Edwards. Second chance effort. Drops in the layup for 2.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Bain, the pass to Adams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Russell against Morant. Prince on the attack. Right side, Russell. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. On the wing, Bain. Outside Morant. Now here's Adams. Tries again. Some solid defense from Edwards. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Pass to Moran. Stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Adams. Morant's got his second basket.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Russell against Morant. Here's Prince. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Prince. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one hits the back iron. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Brooks finds Adams. There's the triple. Rebound Minnesota. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits it.
Outside Russell. Puts up a 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
18, the Grizzlies, 21.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Inside, Gobert.
Coming off his third all-star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
The first free throw is good.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 48% so far. Now here's Moran. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive all-star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Here's Prince. That's in. Coming off an assist from Town. Prince has got 5 points.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense, force them to close off the lane.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And the layup is good. Give him 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Bane against Edwards. And the shot goes in.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Bane against Edwards. Pass to Jackson. Now Adams. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Russell up top. He has 7. Here's Prince. Pass to Towns. Gobert inside. Adams covering. Gobert, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Brooks outside. Jackson, pass to Adams. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And they'll get another chance. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Left side, Morant. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Here's Edwards. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Bane finds Jackson. Back to Bane.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Stolen by Jackson. Bane, the pass to Morant. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Russell against Morant. Prince on the attack. And Morant over to help. The 3 from Russell. Kept alive by Minnesota. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
And he sinks the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Morant. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Brett, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Brooks outside. Shoots from the line. 6 on the shot clock. Bane, the pass to Adams. Jackson for 3. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Looking to get it going. And Russell, here we go. And he lays it in. Now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter. The Timberwolves shooting at about 34% here in this game. Morant against Russell. And no good. Excellent D there from Morant. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. Grizzlies out in front, up 3. After a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Edwards. Back to Towns. To tie it up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And stolen by Morant. In transition, here they come. Here's Bane. Sinks that one from the post. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
And here's Morant outside. Russell with the rebound.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That'll put Karl Anthony Towns on the line. It's on Desmond Bane. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Bane against Edwards. Right side Morant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Morant outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Russell up top. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Morant with the bucket. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Russell. No good. Morant with a defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Bane, the pass to Morant. 1:51 left in the game. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Russell, pass to Edwards. Looking to win the run. Into the lane.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Adams with the ball. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Outside Russell. Looking to get back on track. Now Towns. From the arc. Brooks with the rebound. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Pass to Bane. Morant with it. From deep three-point range. Kept alive. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
They're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
And here's Morant. And so it's Memphis winning this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs racked up so many assists.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. The drive by Paul. Here's Ayton. And the wide open shot from Crowder. The shot comes out, and the Grizzlies going the other way now. Adams outside. Morant surveying the D. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Well, Craig, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. It's still dangerous.
And the pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Morant with the steal. Adams the pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. Adams defending. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Drive by Adams. Morant passes to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. From 18 feet away. Outside, Bain. 5 on the clock. Pass to Brooks. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Morant against Paul. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Morant passes to Bain. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Bain. Jackson up top. Shot clock at 6. It's Morant in the corner. Here's Bain. The layup missed.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And Bridges able to finish. Bridges has got 5.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. The 3 from Morant. Bridges with the board. Phoenix leading by 5. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And stolen by Ayton. Paul outside. On the wing, Bridges. He has 5. Crowder finds Booker. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Morant against Paul. Here's Adams to halt the run, and Memphis turns it over again. Twelve seconds left in the first. Paul dishes to Crowder. It's stolen by Adams. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 8. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're what? And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
The shot's good from Paul.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Bain passes to Morant. Booker against Bain. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. He kicks it to Adams. Passes it to Brooks. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Morant right side. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Paul can't get it to go. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 9-point game. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Brooks outside. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Lobs it up for Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bain looking around. Outside for Jackson. To end the drought. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Ball outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 13. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker with it. Now defended by Bane. Paul's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Out to Morant. Dishes it to Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Booker the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Misses off the right iron.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brooks finds Bane. Memphis moving it around. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns out in. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Bridges outside. Here's Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant finds Bane. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adams. It's Brooks on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Morant dishes to Adams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
That one on 8.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
2 shots.
And so Adams nails both of them. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Booker against Bain. The three. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 8 points.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker, so effortless.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. The dish to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Phoenix leading by 15. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Bain. And the rejection by Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. And they pick up 2. He's got 8.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 15.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. And taken away by Paul.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a short 2 there.
Kicks it out to Booker. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant passes to Jackson. And there it is for him.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Pass to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Bain passes to Adams. It's Morant in the corner. Shoots from the high post. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Adams. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
13 foul.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Morant for 3.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
With the drive, the pass to Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. He feeds it to Adams. Out to Brooks for the 3. Adams. It's good on the putback.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
All up top, guarded by Morant. All up top. Inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas.
And so it's Phoenix with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist in the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Second team foul.
Ayton finds Booker. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Back to Adams. On the wing, Bain. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Ball against Morant. Morant with the steal. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Ball against Morant. Adams with the screen on Paul. The three from Morant. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Kicks it out to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Brooks from outside. Here's Adams. Rebound by the Suns. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Paul. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 17. The three from Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Stolen by Brooks. In the corner, it's Payne. Bridges with the steal. Ball finds Booker. Fires for three. And it's Paul missing. Enzo Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. Morant reaches to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Beyond the arc. It's the rebound. And Adams kicks to Bain. Brooks with no one around. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Paul left side. In the corner, it's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Tips it, and Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 11.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Morant outside. From outside the arc. Shot clock reset for Memphis. And it's Brooks in the corner. Bain passes to Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident looking to score with the ball. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Back to Paul. A three ball. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. And Bane pulls it down.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Fires for three. No good that time. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Oh, say does that.
A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through it, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Russell. Out to the right wing. Towns finds Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. From behind the arc. The shot, no good. Booker fires from way outside. Edwards pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The shot's good.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Now here's Edwards. Can't connect from short range.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. Jacks up at 3. Rebound Minnesota. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Paul. Aiden with it.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
Edwards finds Towns. Russell against Paul. Here's Aiden. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Gobert. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Crowder with a screen. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the strike. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Prince. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Aiden.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And they're on the run. Here's Edwards. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to Paul. A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here's Towns. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Paul against Russell. Outside for Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 now.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Got a piece of it. Here's Towns. Here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Paul passes to Bridges. For 3, Booker. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Paul shot is off.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
The Suns trailing. And Gobert with a block. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
assist goes to
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Booker against Edwards. Paul for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Paul against Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. Gobert with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Russell, the pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Paul. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
2 minutes remaining.
Russell against Paul. And here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Out left to the wing. Lets the three fly. They grab their own miss. Gobert passes to Towns. Off target with the three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
For three, Bridges. Booker for three. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Towns passes to Edwards. Misses the three. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Bridges passes to Booker. And he drives in. Fires from deep. And Mikal Bridges gets a three. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Towns a screen on Paul. Russell from outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Russell against Paul. Here's Crowder. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with a screen on Crowder. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
12 seconds left to play in the half. Russell, that's good.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Outside Booker. Offline with a three. And so we've reached the end of the first.
Your side, 18. The Timberwolves, 27.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. The ball's knocked loose. Crowder with a steal. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Booker against Edwards. Pulls it from the top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
Booker against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside for Booker. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. He has 6.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Ball against Russell. Knocked loose and stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. And he's going for the oop here. And Booker with the jam.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jam.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. And he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. For 3, Booker. The shot comes out. It's tipped. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Towns. Now Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the
Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Back to Towns. An easy 2 on the layup. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Russell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Towns can't get that one to fall. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And they pick up 2. Now just a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Russell, the pass to Towns. And that one's long. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Paul. The 3. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Gobert drives in. Nice move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Drills it from deep. 16 points for him.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Edwards against Booker. Oh, Booker with a block. Throws it up high. Stolen by Russell. 2 on the clock. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Towns. Edwards got 12 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your son.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 6-point lead. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Gobert, no good. Well, Phoenix is shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Bridges. Left side, Paul. Launches it. Buries it from three.
By no means a volume three-point shooter. Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
Outside Russell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Takes a step back. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. To tie it up. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. And Russell, here we go. Now here's Gobert. Left side, Russell. Another miss by Minnesota.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss. Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass, looking fearless right now.
Outside Edwards. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Towns. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Excellent D there from Booker. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Paul laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Outside Russell. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Off target at the rim. Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Minnesota shooting 40% so far in this one. Outside Russell. Picked by Gobert. The 3 is up. Another shot. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Paul against Russell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Prince. Down low. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Russell to pass to Gobert. Back to Russell.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tipper.
Pass to Crowder. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Prince down low. Is covered by Ayton. Second chance effort. And here's the fast break to take the lead. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Pass Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Prince. Booker defending. Stolen by Russell.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
And Booker puts up a deep three. He's off from three. And Minnesota calls time here. Scores tied at 48. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more NBA. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Timberwolves shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Edwards. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Outside Russell. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big-time bucket.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball against Russell. Ball passes to Ayton. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get another three.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Outside Russell. Picked by Gobert. For three. Towns passes to Gobert. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Ball against Russell. Fires the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Crowder with the jam.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
Russell against Paul. The kick out to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. Excellent D there from Booker.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Hayden's got space. Prince grabs the miss.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Stolen by Bridges. Towns against Crowder. Outside Paul. Fires the three. And the Suns get another three.
The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Towns for three. It doesn't go for him. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
The three from Russell. And Ayton pulls it down.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So the Suns win it. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't...
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. In this kind of matchup, comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Here's Edwards. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Adams with it. Picked up by Edwards. Jackson passes to Morant. And finished up by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Russell looking around. Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Payne with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Prince. Russell left side. The kick out to Town. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Prince. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brooks right side. Adams wide open. A three-pointer no good. Minnesota's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Edwards. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Memphis moving it around. Payne against Prince. Brooks with no one around. And the 3-ball is good.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now, here is Russell. Towns with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Towns kicks to Gobert. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Morant finds Payne from deep three-point range. Here's Brooks, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And he's good on the second. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Towns, the pass to Edwards. The feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Payne passes to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Towns, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Payne for 3. Here's Adams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Morant passes to Bain. The 3. And it's Morant missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Prince. Nice D from Brooks. Memphis leading by 6. Bain kicks to Brooks. And stolen by Prince. For the finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, I tell you what, Taurean Prince is certainly an outstanding two-way player. That time he went into his DIY bag. Do it yourself.
Outside, Bain. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Oh, here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by Minnesota. Grant with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. And that's now 6 points for John Morant. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. And they're running. Bain with it. He's picked up by Russell. Brooks for 3. Morant passes to Adams. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Jackson dishes to Brooks. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Morant against Russell. The kick out to Town. It's up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Right side Bain. Edwards with the block. And they'll keep possession. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now the pass to Towns. He hangs, and the rejection by Jackson. Morant kicks to Jackson. Inside, here's Bain. Minnesota with the rebound. Memphis moving that ball around. A three from Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. It's Prince on the wing. Brooks covering. Prince, the pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. And he hits it to tie the game up. Prince has got 6.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Brooks. Jackson passes to Bane. Morant outside. Just 4 to shoot. Towns with the steal. Kicks it out to Prince. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
44 seconds left here in the second. Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant with a wide open look. It's the rebound. Jackson passes to Adams. Now here's Morant for 3.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And they get it back. In the corner, it's Bane. Three-pointer, Brooks. No good on that one. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Grizzlies, 17. The Timberwolves, 19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
Yep, and you know what? He does the dirty work for him. That grit and grind type of work. Always hustling all the time.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Russell. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him. And he shoots it with confidence.
Morant surveying the D. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Edwards against Bane. Clock at 6. Elbow shot.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of talent, allowing him to clamp down on the shooter.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Off target from 3-point range.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Now here's Morant. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. The turnaround jumper. And it's Morant missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Prince. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jackson passes to Morant. Outside, Bane kicks it to Brooks. The tray. Shot clock reset for Memphis.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Morant against Russell. Outside, Towns. Three-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. On the wing, Brooks. For the lead, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks against Edwards. Outside, Bain. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's Bain. Morant gets to Adams, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Just 5 on the clock. Bain passes to Adams. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. And a wide open look for Bain. Offensive rebound. Adams passes it to Bain.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Right side, Russell. He dishes it to Prince. He feeds it to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Jackson's got 5.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 5. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Left side, Bain. Out to Brooks from past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving the lane, and Towns throws it down.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
Now here's Morant for 3. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good. 7 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Towns with the steal. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now Gobert in at the guard spots. Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to project.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Outside Russell. There's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Sliding and gliding off the pick and roll. Russell makes the smart choice to take it himself.
Morant reaches to Adams, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Edwards against Bain. Looking to get back on track here. And Adams sends it back. On the wing, Jackson. Defended by Towns. The three from Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Russell. And he converts the layup. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting box.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Jackson. He can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Prince. Good on the shot. Prince has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Brooks. Morant gets to Adams. Here's Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot to stop the run. Adams' shot is off.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Over to the wing. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
With a guy who can drive and finish with either hand, Jackson's tough to stop once he gets going downhill.
Now, here is Russell. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fires from deep. The rebound by Prince.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
Here's Brooks. Feeds to Jackson. Gobert with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Edwards finds Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here's Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. The shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
They get it again. Out to Morant. From deep. Goes back up. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
The inside shot has to go Gobert. Out to Edwards. 3-pointer. Second chance shot. Gobert gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here's Bain. Morant passes to Adams. Off on the layup. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Edwards dishes to Towns. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Adams with the screen on Russell. Here's the lob to Adams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
front of your home fans always puts a bounce in your step. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Two of the top rebounding teams in the league are set to clash here tonight, Smitty.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
Conchar. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Booker for three. Bridges passes to Booker. That three's off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Morant against Paul. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Conchar. Pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Booker, pass to Paul. This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. The 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Morant. Back to Conchar. On the wing, Conchar. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Ayton. They need this. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Ja Morant picks one up. That's good from Ayton.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Morant against Paul. Here's Conchar. Back to Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Booker. Here he goes. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Brooks finds Morant. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Craig, good.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Over Craig. Jackson on the wing. Defended by Craig. Pass to Adams. Crafty move. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far. Craig with it. He's picked up by Adams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Conchar. Now Adams. And Ayton pulls it down. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
Morant with it. Finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Paul. He takes it in. Outside for Booker. Outside Craig. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
From deep, Morant. Here's Adams. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jackson with room to fire. The rebound by Bridges.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Booker finds Craig. Back to Booker. The 3-ball. Here's Ayton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yes, so strong. Ayton and one. Ugh.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Morant against Paul. From deep. And Ja Morant with the 3. Morant's got 12 points.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Booker, the pass to Craig. Fires for 3. Booker can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Brooks outside. The 3 is up. Offensive board. 3-pointer. That shot missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Ayton. And he can't get that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Pass to Adams. Back to Conchar. Second chance shot. There's Jackson with the 3. Brooks finds Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Second shot opportunity. No good. A bit long that time. The Suns trailing.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Conchar drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
For 3, Booker sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Morant, the pass to Adams, and he gets that one. Adams has got 6.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
He was all alone on that one. Give him 8.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Jackson outside. Pass to Conchar. Brooks outside. Jackson with it. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Moran against Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Conchar. Back to Brooks. Here's Conchar. Booker defending. Adams with the ball. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Craig with it. Guarded by Moran. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Credit Steven Adams' hustle and determination. He puts himself in a position to succeed.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Takes a three. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. And the Suns lead by 1.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Up top, Bridges. Pass to Paul. Back to Bridges. Tipped away. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top, leading by a point. All right, now let's check in with Allie. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar, and it's Adams in its center, locking down the middle. Back to Conchar. It's tipped. Here's Shamet, pounded by Morant. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Here's Morant. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Saric, a screen on Morant from 12 feet. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by Saric.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club. He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Pass to Morant. In close, he hits it. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Shamet. Here's Landale. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Morant with the dunk.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Payne, the pass to Sharge. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Jackson.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Shots good by Sharge.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Morant against Payne. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Driving in to the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Foul. First team foul.
.151 left in the third quarter. Brooks left side. 6 to shoot. Jackson finds Brooks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Pass to Morant. Stolen by Payne. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Lee. And he makes it on the layup.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Conchar. He's got 5. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Payne. Here's Shamet. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Morant into the lane. Count it. Morant's got 23.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sharge. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Shamet. Back to Lee. From downtown. He can't hit that time. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Damian Lee out there with Dario Saric. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's Morant. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 1-point game. Conchar. And it's all from 3-point range.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Payne. Over Brooks. The shot by Payne, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. The drive by Brooks, and he jams it home with authority.
Crafty scorer off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Now Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Adams. Stolen by Payne. Inside. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Morant against Payne, and it's Morant missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Lee. Here's Shamet. Bullseye! And now a 3-point Suns lead.
Landry Shamet is a skilled shooter, and his team, they need that spacing.
Here's Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 25 points.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Dario Saric.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
And here's Saric for 3. Pass to Payne. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 48% so far. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Outside Payne. 1:49 left in the fourth. Saric, the pass to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Landale. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. 3-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Payne, pass to Saric. Back to Payne. Fires for 3. He shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At the stripe, John Morant isn't flawless, but he does seem to thrive under pressure.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Now Saric. The 3-ball. The shot that time not on target. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson with it. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Conchar. The 3. That shot is off. Here's Shamet. Misses. And so it's Memphis winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris. We're anticipating a high-scoring affair in this one. Doris, a lot of offense. Both these teams are very dangerous shooting the ball.
Which is an absolute pleasure for you and I and the fans. Offense obviously sells tickets. To me, the interesting point, which defense is able to step up and make a difference tonight?
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. The kick out to Crowder. No good on the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Passes to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Fires the three. Another three for Phoenix.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Crowder with the steal. Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. From outside, off the mark. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Shoots from 12. A shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ball passes to Booker. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Booker's got 8 points.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Prince, the pass to Gobert. Over Ayton. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Crowder from outside. Ayton dishes to Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Towns for three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 3. Ball finds Crowder. Outside Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. He has 6.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Booker against Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Russell against Booker. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Here's Booker. Passes it to Ayton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ball against Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Booker against Edwards. And the wide open shot from Crowder. It's good from long range.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Ball's knocked loose. To the paint. Here's Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 5. That 3 off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 9 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Ball against Russell. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Paul passes to Bridges. Top of the key, Booker. Bridges inside. Guarded by Prince. Paul with the buckets.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
Booker against Edwards. Right side Towns. Shoots over Crowder. And as Towns missing, Suns leading by 5. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside, Russell. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Booker outside. Crowder kicks to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Russell looking it over.
2 minutes remaining time.
Towns a screen on Paul. Russell no luck. Phoenix leading by 6. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. Bridges outside. Paul finds Bridges. Crowder with it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Oh, Russell in position.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
The pass to Paul. Down low. The kick out to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Torian is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
And Ayton throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Kicks it out to Prince. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Towns. Paul passes to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 points. That one goes. Prince has got his first basket.
Well, that's Torian Prince running the floor in transition and finding buckets.
Here's Paul. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Edwards inside, working on Booker. Here's Prince, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved pretty fast.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks so much, David. We'll see you for the video.
29, the Suns, 33.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Ayton. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Bridges. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Back to Edwards. For Booker, and taken away by Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Russell. The rejection by Paul. Here's Crowder going inside. Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Paul left side, and there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the middle, out to Russell, and taken away by Paul. One-on-one fast break. Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. Edwards defending. And again, it's the Suns missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. Prince finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Paul against Russell. Paul with the buckets. Paul's got 11 points.
how about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
Ball against Russell. Outside Edwards. Towns up top. From downtown. And Paul pulls it down. Suns leading by 8. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Towns. And the shot goes in.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Russell against Paul. It's Russell with the drive. For 3, Edwards. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 10 points for him.
This is a real strength of Jay Crowder's game. Give him these looks, and he will knock them down.
Here's Russell to the inside, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And that one drops for him. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Well, the IQ is just at the top of the NBA game. Chris Paul so smart at getting to his spots.
Looking to get it going. Russell passes to Towns. Rebound by the Suns. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Prince. He kicks to Russell. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Edwards kicks to Towns. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Booker. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Booker against Edwards. Pass to Russell. Now here's Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. Ayton finds Paul. At the top of the key, Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Russell. Launches a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got that one up quick. And the Suns lead by 18.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Here's Edwards. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Russell. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He doesn't hit that one. Here's Paul. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
It's Russell with the drive. Can't connect from short range.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Towns dishes to Prince. Powered down with both hands.
Boy, that has to be a relief. Ending a 14-0 run by Phoenix.
Paul surveying the floor. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. That one misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Crowder with the steal.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chris Paul.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
For 3, Booker in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Edwards passes to Prince. Back to Edwards. Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton. Out to Russell. Pass to Edwards. And they recover it. Gobert the pass to Towns. They shoot again. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 20-4 run right now. The pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Here's Bridges. And stolen by Prince. Russell from long range. Misses. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd, David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.